want you to use warm water as warm as you can. So even that saves money. But we're saying use bigger loads. And then if you have a high spin cycle, use that, because the more water you get out of the wash when it's in the washer, the less time it takes in the dryer. And the dryer actually takes more energy than the washer. And with dishes, we've always said don't pre-rinse your dishes, and we're sticking to that, because if you rinse your dishes in the sink, you're using like 7 gallons of water a minute. But a dishwasher typically uses 3 to 5 gallons per cycle. So that's a huge difference.
Okay, so I'll have to find another chore for my kids to do.
Yes.
Rinsing the dishes. I want to go back to cooking. Is there a difference in how we should conserve energy for gas stoves versus electric stoves?
That's not something we've tested, but for both of them, you should match the size of your pan to the size of the burner. So if you have an electric stove, don't use like a 6-inch pan on an 8-inch burner. And if you have a gas stove, you just turn the flame down until it's just hitting the pot and not like coming up the sides.
Yep. You have some good water-saving tips, which some Americans may be familiar with after dealing with years of drought, especially here in California. What are some ways we can be conserving water right now?
Well, we recommend, I was trying to keep this to things you can do without going to the store, but if any leaks you can fix will save you money. You may not even know that you're losing money at this point. So if you have extra washers around that you can put in your faucets, that helps a lot. And then take shorter showers. Don't leave the water running when you're brushing your teeth, and don't use your toilet for anything other than a toilet. And then again, don't pre-rinse your dishes, because that wastes tons of water.
Yeah. You suggest changing filters and appliances too as a way to make sure they're working as efficiently as possible. What are some examples of that?
Yeah, so any filter, anything you can clean will make your appliance run more efficiently. It's like a window air conditioner, and people with central air, they have the filters also, and dehumidifiers have filters. If you have an over-the-range microwave, that thing collects tons of grease. You just wash that off. And then a lot of people don't know that their dishwasher actually has a filter. Like if you have a super quiet dishwasher, it probably has a filter that you have to clean, because one reason dishwashers were so noisy is that they were grinding up all the waste. So you should clean that filter too. And vacuum cleaners also, they just run more efficiently. And some have replaceable filters and some have washable filters. So please check your owner's manual.
Mary Farrell is a senior editor at Consumer Reports. Mary, thank you so much for these tips.
Yes, thank you.
And Consumer Reports has so many other tips we didn't get to, like make sure your windows and doors are sealed tight so that cool air doesn't sneak in. That's something those on the East Coast and Midwest know a lot about. And if it's a chilly day in where you live, you can open your curtains to let the sunlight in and warm things up. Also, consider running your dishwasher at night, because in some cases, electricity rates are lower then. And if you don't already have one, consider a smart thermostat, because it can help you save energy by adjusting the temperature in your home based on your activities. And Jeremy, of course, one thing we cannot sacrifice right now to save water is washing our hands. The CDC is still advising all of us keep washing our hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Here and now
20 seconds sometimes, Tanya, does feel like it could be
like 5 minutes.
A little too long for me. It does feel long, but anyway.
Yeah. Here and Now is a production of NPR and WBUR in association with the BBC World Service. I'm Tanya Mosley.
I'm Jeremy Hobson. It's Here and Now.
Funding for Here and Now comes from Landmark College, serving students who learn differently, with faculty specializing in LD support, associate and bachelor's degrees, a bridge experience for students transitioning to college, online programs, and training for educators. More at ldbridge.org.
News headlines are next. Then stay with us for Innovation Hub.
Everybody is wondering what and where they all
History B was the theme song for the HBO series The Leftovers.